Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Heem. I'm back with another video. It's kind of a mix of two. I wanted to time one last thing that I didn't say in the previous video about being better versus being bitter. And then, of course, I'll go ahead and finish up in the next segment. But sometimes, too, when you see people who are being negative or people being negative to you, they're giving you a rough time or a hard time. Reason for that is because actually they're experiencing, society, because of everything they've been through, they're bitter. And so now their bitterness, will rub off on them, and then they in turn pass it on to you, because they don't know no other way, or they're not learning, they're not trying to do better or be better. And so what they do is they just pass it around. It's just a big snowball effect. It's like one person to the next, and from that on to the next. Another video I want to pass on real quick, because I know sometimes when people may watch these videos, or some people who I personally know may look and they may say, well, hey, you talk all these good things, you say all these good things, but, as if, what about you? What about your life? And what about the things you're going through? And, who are you? And, on and on and on. At the end of the day, like with anything and everything else, guys, I'm a human being, just like each and every one of you. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. I'm a living and a learning, in and of itself, I'm a living testament in the fact that I'm learning. Everybody, for you to really mature or really become a better person or become wiser, you sometimes have to make those mistakes. It'd be nice if we can avoid a lot of things. And there was a earlier part of my life where I thought, like, well, hey, if I just take advice from people, and I just listen to my elders or the people that I respect, as if I can avoid a lot of things and I won't never have to learn or deal with the hardships. But that's far from the truth. Some things you may be able to avoid, but as far as like a life and living, you can never avoid it. And it's going to do what it is going to do to each and every one of you individually. But you do have a choice at the end of the day, or long term, into what you choose and what to be. And my goal is, for people to look past me, look past my life, my experiences, and what I'm going through. Look at the message in it as a whole. My goal is I want what I'm saying for people to be spread as a message to help everyone, in whatever situation that they're going through, whatever it is that they're dealing with physically, mentally, emotionally, and or spiritually. And if this video, amongst other videos that I've done, can help do that for somebody, then I really hope so, and I pray on it, and I hope that it really does. And to anybody that if it does touch, it does impact you, seriously, all I can do is but just be grateful for that, because at the end of the day, that's really my main intention. That's really all I ever want. And sometimes we get caught up and fixated on idols. We've had previous idols who have said, positive things, good things, but because these iconic, these idols, these people become so iconic, we, idolize, we worship, or we give them a higher pedestal, and then the moment that we basically watch them become human or make a human error, make a mistake, we slander, we chastise, we do everything. And then ultimately what we do is the message that originally they were trying to convey or to say to us or to try to speak to us as human beings, we disregard that too. And that's the problem. At the end of the day, it doesn't make what the message, what was being projected or what was being said, it doesn't make the message wrong. That individual was wrong. But what he was trying to say, or what that person, he, she, them, what they were trying to say, that's what we need to focus on. So guys, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. And I'm not looking for anybody to idolize. I don't think I'll ever get to that point. But guys, I just want people to just pay attention to the message. So if my messages can help if my messages touch you, it resonates with you, it can help you, it can help somebody that that needs help, then pass it along, because it makes a difference, even if it's just one person at a time, starting with ourselves. And then our friends, our family, your neighbor down the street, and on and on. But with that being said, everybody, I love you. Stay tuned for more. Peace.